Welcome to One-on-One with Paul Schrimpf. Insight, discussion, and news about precision agriculture brought to you by the Precision Ag Institute, the leader in technology for agriculture. Here's Paul.
Hello again. Welcome to another edition of One-on-One with Paul Schrimpf. I'm here today with Joel Whipplefirth of WinField Solutions. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Paul.
So I know you just got over your big AnswerTech conference. It was a gathering of, I think, the retailers, growers, your own membership. So anything particularly interesting come out of that meeting that you can share with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So, one of the things about our marketplace that's unique is that since we aren't driving one single solution down to all of our owners, they tend to have a lot of ideas as to how they need to differentiate themselves in the market. And so we had a couple of goals, is to stretch them a little bit into some of what outside industry is doing. So we had some really big names there like Microsoft, we had Verizon there, we had some folks that were non-typical. We had the founder of XPRIZE, or the CEO of XPRIZE, which is a nonprofit that does some really big, hairy, audacious goals in the industry. They actually ran the SpaceX race, trying to get a returnable rocket in. So we tried to stretch our retailers and our owners in that sense, but also help them kind of land the plane, so to speak, and make actionable insights for things that they could take home and implement in their local geographies.
Sure. Any particular challenges they're talking about in terms of technology and some of the things that they're dealing with and trying to help customers to integrate technology and make it work for them?
Yeah, so I mean, integrations is the name of the game right now, and everybody says, well, is there just the one system that I can integrate to and it solves all of my challenges? And I just think about, I was visiting with one of the Microsoft speakers that was there. And just to manage their business, they've got something close to 37 ERPs. So 37 systems to manage billing for an organization that big. And so you go, well, they can't even have one system for billing, they've got 37. When we talk about integrations and really down here at InfoAg, it's a lot of the same vibe is people are looking for something that helps them scale. And so as we talk about our AnswerTech Summit and the vendors that we've placed in AnswerTech, we're also talking about the data silo so that the grower farm field information that you use in one tool can also go across to another tool and help adoption and scalability of other tools as you bring them on.
Well, I assume integration is a big part of how you want to move forward, trying to make sure that your folks are doing the best they can with technology that's out there. But what kind of key initiatives does WinField have, either corporately or down to the outlet level that you can share with us?
Corporately, one of the things that our company's good at, we're a good agronomy company. So when you see us focused on tools like our R7 tool or things that are proprietary to us, the average U.S. producer gets 170 bushels. The top guy got 532 last year, which means there's a 362 bushel opportunity for people if they manage their in-season crop. And if you go back to when corn was knee-high this year and starting to determine yield, corn was also $4. So the difference between in-season management tools that we're trying to bring forward and trying to help the grower make trying to help the retailer help the grower make an actionable insight towards putting their foot on the gas pedal when the prices are right and the yield can be optimized, those are the things we're bringing forward. And when the retailer needs the ability to do some descriptive analytics on the yield information or the machine data, we're also trying to bring forward the accessibility to all that information and get it at their fingertips.
Is there anything that you've taken away from this that you weren't thinking about before, or just something new or interesting you take away from the whole conference?
There's vendors here that, at their core, they do some things really well. And I see them starting to collaborate more with other vendors. So you're seeing a lot more collaboration going on in the space, and even the announcement of a single file type going on between major equipment manufacturers. That's a big day. It doesn't feel big, but that's a big day when we can all start speaking the same language and start using the same measurement system to move information around. That allows the speed and scale of these things to come much faster. So every time we're trying to go from one company to another, we're not translating things. So there's some pretty big things that are coming out of that. It's a collaborative time in the industry right now, and upholding the value proposition of ag technology is the key focus. I hear a lot of people talking about actionable insights, that anything that's not actionable that helps drive input decisions or decisions in general for an ag retailer or for a producer, they're starting to task shed some of the fluff.
Well, I appreciate your time today, Joel. Thanks for joining us. That's it for this edition of One-on-One, and thanks for joining us.
For more information, visit precisionag.com/